You are in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Welcome back. I am your host, Yo Jules EJ. That's right. We got another battle tonight of Whodougot. Tonight, the singles edition is back. And we brought it back to our volume 2. There was so much commotion over volume 1. We are talking the best hip hop remixes, the year 1990 through the year 1995. Volume 2. That's right. Welcome back. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Who do you got? Everybody make some noise for the best hip hop remixes. Volume 2. Make some noise. Yes, sir. It goes down every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here live on Twitch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Whether it's on YouTube, whether it's here, make sure you let us know you're watching. Let us know what you think. Please, please, please shout out to all the different countries that are tuning in. Shout out to you guys. We love you guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat room that joins us every Monday night. Let's go ahead and start around the room. That's right. We're going to get right into the game. There's no holding back. We're going to get right down to it. Let's start out with again, the order of that. I saw people logging in because I be here early. I be here, you know what I'm saying, when nobody's here. I be putting in hours. You know what I'm saying? When everybody's tired to come punching in and mop the floors, I be here mad early. EBR all day. Don't district manager all the way from another state. Don't do that. Don't do that. I like a district manager from another state.
I call bullshit.
You could call it, but you weren't here to call it. I was here. Let's start out with my man, 50 grand, DJ Scandalous, aka Baba Mitty. Sir,
yo, what's up?
You know what's going down. I need to know from you. What is your selection? Best hip hop remix of 1990 through 95. Keep in mind, you cannot choose what we chose in volume 1, which we will discuss after we get everybody's choice. But who do you got?
Common Sense Resurrection Extra P Remix.
Shit. Resurrection. No, which one specifically? Because you know there's a few. Extra P remix. I should have caught that. My bad. My fault. My fault. Extra P
remix. The extra.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? I even put another P just because you labeled it that way. You know, it says extra PP. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah, I was a little wrong. I feel bad about that. Let's keep it pushing, keep it moving forward. Let's talk to my man, 50 grand as well. That makes 100,000. My man, Cool Breeze, all the way from the West Coast. Sir, you were second in line at the queue. When I ask you a question, best hip hop remixes, 1990 to 1995, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with LL Cool J, I Shot You remix.
Oh shit. Okay. Shot You remix. That's a tough one. That's featuring Prodigy, Keith Murray. There was beef there. Foxy Brown, Fat Joe, and of course LL Cool J. I Shot You, the remix. Ooh, okay. I see what's going on. We got some good gems going down tonight. Good choice, Cool Breeze. Let's go to my man, executive producer Trip C from Queens, sir. You know what time it is, Playboy. You run the show. We thank you for the checks that you do manage to cash out for us at time to time that don't bounce. But when it comes down to best hip hop remix in 1990, 1995, which hip hop checks are you bouncing to? What's the remix you're choosing, sir?
I'm choosing G-Rap and Nas, Fast Life, Buck Wild remix.
Aye. People are getting crazy right now. Fast Life. Okay. Buck Wild in here. Okay. By the way, the I Shot You remix, is that Trackmasters? I just want to label it down just because, but is it? You know?
Yep.
It is.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I just want to put that down just a little extra note because I believe those brothers deserve the flowers. Trackmasters. There you go. Keeping it pushing. Good choice, Triple C. That's going all the way, man. To my man all the way with 2 Up, 2 Down, Virginia's finest, Triple T radio representative, DJ Hobo, the merch master, because he's always got more merch than us. I don't know how. He got the hooker. He got the plug, apparently. DJ Hobo even got the new background, by the way. We don't got the black banner. I don't know who approved that. Triple C, did you approve this? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Triple C, did you approve this?
No, but I like it.
Oh, so it's approved now? It's a go now.
It's approved. It's approved now.
DJ Hobo changing the scope of the channel here. DJ Hobo, best hip hop remix 1990-95. Who do you
got? The Damn remix, Buck Wild.
Now listen, I'm taking everybody's word that these all fall under 1990-95. If anybody in the chat room wants to verify just to make sure, but I believe this does, and this was fire. Another Buck Wild remix, exactly. Alkaholiks, Damn. Ay. Is that 3 N's, I believe, right? It's like 3 N's at the end of that, right?
3 A's.
It's 3 A's. Pardon me, 3 A's, not 3. Wild once again. We got 2 Buck Wild tracks on the board already. It's gonna be an interesting night. My man Ike Infamous going as far east as we get around here. The Long Island master himself, Street FM representative, the president, the co-founder, the chairman. Sir, when it goes down between the years of 90 to 95, which you know were golden, you know you was there. Who do you choose as the best remix volume 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple tonight. Black Moon, Heads Ain't Ready, Beat Miners remix.
Okay.
Heads ain't ready. Oh boy.
Mm.
I was,
Yeah, bro,
I
that's
was
a tunnel
ready.
song.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. Beat Miners, love the Beat Miners. Shout out to EBR affiliate. You know what I'm saying? DJ Evil D been on the show before. We definitely got mad love for Evil D. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I see Douglas House in there. I see 9 Instrumentals. I mean, I don't want to scroll through the rest to take away from the game, but shout out to if you join us every Monday night. We do it here live, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're watching on YouTube, like I said, make sure you leave it in the comments so we can check it out later and you can check out the remix of the episode. Leaving off, the last but not least, the great, good Reverend Doctor representing the good state of North Carolina at the moment, via Long Island, via Queens, via Buffalo. The man is East Coast International, if you didn't know. Let's talk about it, sir. 1990 to 95, you know it was a golden time to be alive. You was there. What remix are you choosing, sir?
Man, this was a rough one. Most of them are. This might catch you from left field. Because I was gonna go with the two that I was gonna go with. I was like, yeah, but then I was like, damn, this really
Make it marketable. You worked in marketing. Make it marketable. Let's just see the clickbait now. I want to see the clickbait in my head already.
I'm gonna go with the Nappy Heads remix by the Fugees.
Okay,
I was gonna go with that
okay.
one. I was gonna go with that one.
It's left field. I feel like that's left field. It's so in our face, but I didn't even think about that. Nappy Heads. That is the video version, correct?
Man, damn.
Yeah. It's the one everybody knows.
One that we know, but it's a remix because the original didn't actually pop off.
It don't sound like that. No.
Yeah. And it didn't do what it was with. Is that Salam Remy? That's Salam Remy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salam Remy.
That's Salam Remy. This is going to be an amazing night. Just to recap real quick, we are doing the second volume of the best hip hop remixes the year 1990-95. Again, we celebrate all different types of genres of music around here, specifically hip hop. Matter of fact, it's always hip hop. Let me stop lying. But it's scattered around different eras of the timeline. And tonight we are keeping it 90s because that's the era that we love to represent around here. It also does wonders for us on the algorithms. A lot of our 1990 videos go very well. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment this video as well so we can reach the numbers that we're looking for. Again, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, to 1,000 people over on YouTube. I mean, on Twitch, we're on the road to 1,000 as well. So make sure you follow us on both. Let us know you're watching. Shout out to DJ Mytar in the building. I see you, Playboy. Let's go ahead and start things off. I just want to recap the songs that have been chosen that go down here on these battles every Monday night. We have Common Sense, Resurrection, the Extra P remix. And for those who don't know, AKA Large Professor. We got LL Cool J, I Shot Ya, featuring Keith Murray, Prodigy, Foxy Brown, Fat Joe, and of course LL Cool J, the Trap Masters remix. We got Cool G Rap featuring Nas, The Fast Life, off that 456 album. Buck Wild remix, Digging in the Crates in the Building. We got the Alkaholiks representing that West Coast flavor, the Damn remix. Once again, Buck Wild on the remix. He was on fire in the mid-90s, be clear. You had yourself a Buck Wild remix, you was lit. Let's move over down back to the East Coast. Black Moon, Heads Ain't Ready remix, the Beat Miners. It's only right that the Beat Miners get their touch on that. And last but not least, we are talking about the Fugees, Jersey representatives, the Nappy Heads remix. Salam Remy on the beats. It's going to be a great night tonight. Let's go ahead and figure out what the lineup is going to be, what songs are going to get played first, and in what order, and what exactly the battles will entail. Again, every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's 6 choices in here. All numbers are going in here. We're going to shake it up real quick, and we're going to figure out what the battles will be. Got my pen ready to go. Let's check out 2 right here. I have number 4 and number 5. The first battle of tonight will be going down the Alkaholiks versus Black Moon. Again, we're talking Damn versus Heads Ain't Ready.
I love the Alkaholiks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. That's the first ballot tonight, guys. We put these aside, shake it up a little more. 2 more options in here. Let's go ahead and pick out 1 and 2. Not looking. Here we go. We got number 2, number 3. That's basically LL Cool J, I Shot Ya, versus Cool G Rap's Fast Life featuring Nas. Oh, snap. It's a Queen's round. Let's be clear. It's a Queen's round. You already know what it is. It's obviously the last 2 choices. You know I'm going to bring it up. You know what it is. Number 1 and number 6. Let's talk about it. We are talking Common, at the time, Common Sense, referred to now as Common, with the Resurrection Extra P Large Professor remix going up against the Fugees Nappy Heads Salam Remy remix is going down tonight.
Yeah.
It's going down. It's gonna be actually a pretty good one. The producers alone on these remixes is worth the battle. Like I'm excited. Just all the clickbait what I could do with the producer names. That's hot. I like that. It's right down. Fugees right here. Alkaholiks right here. Hello, Cool J right here. Cool J. I have to write it down mad fast, but we in there, baby. Let the games begin again. We do this Monday nights, 8 p.m. Make sure you join us. Everybody in the chat room. We are doing the first round of the battle. Again, we will be talking about the Alkaholiks, the Damn remix, which makes me think, actually, I need to open up my iTunes for that. It's probably available on Spotify, right? I'm not sure, but I know I can find it probably faster if I open my own shit. But again, the first roundup of battles will be the Alkaholiks Damn remix going up against Black Moon, Heads Ain't Ready. Again, I'm not stopping. We're playing songs back to back and we'll talk about them afterwards and we'll find out why these gentlemen chose these records. Let's start out with the Alkaholiks. Damn!
Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Alkaholiks got the beats that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the freaks that'll make you say. The Alkaholiks got rhymes that'll make you say. Every time I make you jam, make you wanna say. Alkaholiks got the beats that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the freaks that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the rhymes that'll make you say. Every time I make you jam, make you wanna say. Swift, test the rocket line shot. Let's blow up the spot. Show what we got for the 90 flow shot. I'm the brown bomber, dropping verbal studs. I write rhymes while my mama peel the skin off the spuds. This ain't baseball, no, the licks won't slump. So make room for the crew and reach that hump. Yo, I'm the baddest man with a hit since Willie Mays. I'm playing for the A's. OG was right, cause rhyme plays. I walked through a rainstorm, I didn't even get wet. I was bailing through hell, I didn't even bust a sweat. So you must have a locomotive. I mean a crazy reason to wanna step up and suck a punk season. Bring it on, young one, so you can get done. I got more styles than the miles to the sun. 91 million, 5,000 flows. And here's one more for the whole. The Alkaholiks got beats that'll make you say. The Alkaholiks got freaks that'll make you say. The Alkaholiks got rhymes that'll make you say. Every time I make a jam, make you wanna say. The Alkaholiks got beats that'll make you say. The Alkaholiks got freaks that'll make you say. The Alkaholiks got rhymes that'll make you say. Every time I make a jam, make you wanna say.
Woo-wee. Again, playing between two different DSPs. Let's go ahead with that Heads Ain't Ready Beat Miners remix.
Heads ain't ready for the split we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the split we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the split we got.
That's the original, ain't it?
I had it up to here, from my chest to my head. When the Buddha bless my head, then the eyes are red coming for ya. 3, 2, 1, nice to know ya. You wanted to pop jokes, so now it's like a little figure on the floor.
Heads ain't ready, got the original guns and machetes. I pin that ass to the grass like I was Teddy. Cause brothers ain't ready for the froze and the dreads. Grab the Glock and hit you from your toes to your head.
There's an X amount of y'all, that's the car. We pass it over here so I can get irie. Why we smoke so much, brothers keep asking why the original gun clappers keep on clapping.
Heads ain't ready for what my clique got in store. Cause what we got in store keeps us prepared for the war. Shows get blown, hoes get thrown out the room. Plus napkins for different IDs from now to noon. Now assume position, pumps pissing in pants cause lyrical skills is making you fit.
Still living, bitch, you didn't know how we be living. Itching, my nation they keep robbing like Gibbons. For real though, bring your steel bro, kill or be killed, jug you don't know. So that leave you screwed like a dildo. I still blow, pumps like crust into dust. Plus we got your buck.
The warrior.
Rock and what?
Heads ain't ready for the flick we got. Heads ain't ready, man, I swear they not. Heads ain't ready for the flick we got. Heads ain't ready for the flick they not. What's that aroma in it?
Ooh-wee.
Threes. Yo, Heads wasn't ready for that nasty kick. Was it the kicker?
Yo, he's gonna say,
That's that snare. It's that kick and snare, man.
I thought you were playing the I thought you were talking about the remix with the In Vogue sample, yo.
That sound like
That was, remember, we found. I was gonna say we found.
Burial.
That's what.
That's Soundboy Burial. The
No. Heads Ain't Ready remix with that sample in it. That's the shit niggas was getting robbed to in the tunnel. that one is a little too slow in tempo to get robbed. But
let's talk about it. We could talk about the robberies. We could talk about the feeling. We could talk about wanting to rob people, the feelings the songs were giving you. But let's dissect. We are talking the best hip hop remixes, volume 2. We're talking 1990 through 95. And the first people up that need to talk about these records are people that brought them to the table. Let's talk to DJ Hobo. Let's go ahead and talk to my man Ike Infamous. Let's find out why he brought these records to the table. Which one of you gentlemen is stepping up first?
Go ahead, Ike.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Hobo. I appreciate that. So I went with the Heads Ain't Ready, the Beat Miners remix. And it's funny because just like the good Rev, you would automatically think that this is the original version, that because this remix rang off and became such a sound for Brooklyn. I think became such a, like, just that beat, everything with the sample and how the Beat Miners flicked it. It became almost like the original. It just surpassed what the original was. You know what I mean? And as I was going through my list looking for records, I was going through my list and I came across that and I said, holy shit. And it's specifically because for how many times we played it on Street FM, you would think it's the original and it's not. It's the Beat Miners remix. So like I just had to, more nostalgic feeling than anything, had to go with that record.
Fair enough. And I think it makes a lot of sense too, because that's kind of what happens. We have other records on tonight's list that fall under that same kind of category. Like, wait, that's the remix? Like, yeah, technically it is. Let's talk about it. What is it about the Alkaholiks Damn besides, I guess, the obvious?
I would say, I don't know if it replaced the original because the original is pretty good, but it was a really big record. Also very hard to find for those who collect vinyl. Very hard to find when it came out, which just speaks to how dope it was. I know the first time I heard it, I was like, holy shit, what is this? I have to have it. Big Licks fan myself. So that's why I chose it, man. I figured that everybody was going to come with some pretty strong records, which they did. So I had to also come with a strong record to make it known that we don't play no games over here.
DJ Hobo being the first one to put his vote down, obviously, and Ike Infamous as well. These gentlemen have obviously picked their own records as they should. Let's go ahead and start around the room. DJ Scandalous, and I'm asking the Alkaholiks remix versus the Black Moon Heads Ain't Ready remix. Who do you got?
Tough one. I like both. That like I said, that Cal Jada sample on the Alkaholiks, man. And I remember when we first heard that record, it was just it was such a feeling the first time we ever heard that remix. I believe it was at the DJ battle when we first heard that record. And, yeah, man. Ever since then, this remix has been just one of the dopest remixes. Definitely put Gabe Buckwild more credibility in the game as he was coming up. And yeah, I love both, but I'm choosing the Buckwild, the damn remix.
Got the first one in, going down. DJ Scandalous with the Alkaholiks. Shout out to my man DJ Sunny D. Shout out to, I saw another Swift Arms in there. I see you guys. Thanks for joining us again. Monday nights, you know how it goes down. We are talking the best hip hop remixes of 1990 through 1995. We got 6 choices. The first round of battles is going down. Alkaholiks Damn remix. Buckwild on the beat going against Black Moon. Heads Ain't Ready. Beat Miners on the beat. We got 2 votes in for the Alkaholiks at the moment. Let's keep pushing around the room. Executive Producer Triple C. Who do you got?
Yo, although I like the Alkaholiks, but I gotta go with the Heads Ain't Ready because I don't think the Alkaholiks was a good contender to go against Heads Ain't Ready.
What?
It don't got nothing to do with this right here, Triple C. You like that thing on your lap? You got that thing on your lap?
We got a problem here. We got a problem
I'm saying,
just say like dumb bars. Just everyone knows what it is. Just say it's the
no. It was just like more. The Alkaholiks was like more relaxed. Buckwild, it was just more relaxed. I like the Heads Ain't Ready more. So.
Triple C, for those who don't know, the executive producer Triple C is a longtime gun bars fan. And if the bars ain't gunning, it don't got you running, Triple C don't want to know nothing about it.
It's not true. I like the boom bap sound. If that's the gun bars,
and you
then-
can't go you can't go wrong with gun bars in Brownsville. You know what I'm saying?
they go hand in hand, literally.
Needs music to do drive-bys to, and this song is. So I get it.
Listen, Triple C not scared to put his vote down. Ike Infamous and Triple C on one side of the board. DJ Hobo and DJ Scandalous on the other side of the board. Let's talk to my man Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze, who do you got when we're talking about bangers?
I mean, everyone's gonna say this is a tough round. Every round's gonna be tough. I'm just gonna say it. No feelings involved. I'm gonna go with the Alkaholiks on this one, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask you why, because while
I
there are
feel
no
like there's feelings involved since you got to say that at the beginning.
I was gonna say the fact that you had to bring it up.
I don't know, man. I just think you guys get a little emotional sometimes, man.
Oh, wow. Carl Thomas in the building.
He's talking about y'all because I simply host. I don't participate in the shenanigans that you guys are over here.
Listen,
I don't got nothing to do with that.
I'm gonna send out my Carl Thomas Christmas sweaters early this year, man. Because
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
So have we moved on?
Is that a shot towards me?
no. I mean, in general, you see.
I just want to know is that an upgrade or a downgrade?
I got you.
Is that an upgrade or a downgrade? Because we went from Bill Cosby sweaters back in the day to those are not allowed anymore. To now Carl Thomas sweaters? Is that what we're going with?
I mean, you know, it's kind of etching its way in there a little bit.
Emotional, baby. You gotta be emotional with your Carl Thomas sweater on.
Well, I mean,
it was a fly sweater though.
it was, but I would just say that the production, that beat, man, with Alkaholiks, it was real clean, smooth, and just the way they attacked that track, it was a memorable track. Not saying Heads Ain't Ready wasn't, but it's just the Alkaholiks. You wouldn't expect them to come out with a track like that, and it's a timeless classic, man.
It's a good one. There it goes. Alkaholiks. Cool Breeze putting his vote down. We know how this goes. One more vote in the room. My man, the good Reverend Doctor, sir. 2 bangers. You know who produced each. We talked about it. Who do you got?
Man, definitely a huge Alkaholiks fan. Shout out to King T. But I got to go with Boot Camp on this one.
Snap the Reverend down. Listen, if you're a longtime viewer of the show, you know that it's very important to ask anybody in the chat room that you join us live on Monday nights, because moments like these come in the clutch. I'm going to ask everybody in the chat room to place your votes if you haven't already, because we've come to the point in the game, round 1, it's already a tie. A tie has gone down. We've got 3 votes on each side of the room. It's going down. It's going to get interesting. DJ Hobo, is the voting booth closed, first of all?
Closed, yes, sir.
I believe everybody had enough time from when we were first playing the music to actually place their votes. I want to ask, what were the results? Because the chat room is going to decide who wins round number 1, volume 2, best hip hop remixes 90 to 95. Who was it, DJ Hobo?
Ooh, well, it was not one-sided, but Damn moves on by 67.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
57?
7%.
Wow. Okay, so there was a good amount of votes for Black Moon as well. Okay. Here we go. Alkaholiks moving on to the next round. Again, that Damn remix. It's classic. Buck Wild on the beat. It makes sense. Let's keep moving on. We got to keep pushing on. Round number 2. Let's talk about it. We will be playing LL Cool J, the I Shot Ya remix, featuring Keith Murray, Prodigy, Fat Joe, Foxy Brown, and himself, of course, going up against Cool G Rap, featuring the God Nas on that Fast Life remix. Buck Wild on the beats again. And I just have to mention, because I didn't just mention a second ago, Trackmasters on the beat for the I Shot Ya, and you know they was running things for a while as well. Let's start out with a little I Shot Ya remix. Let's get into a few verses. It's only right, and we'll do the same thing for Cool G Rap because we want to hear Lil Nas as well. Let's go ahead and start it off.
L.O.G. Keith Murray, that's wrong. Mr. Smith, you want to hit? Give me an Yeah. I'm here to make $1 out of 15 cents and let my balls hang like I'm on a toilet taking a shit. My style is all that, and the big bag of chips with the dip. Fuck all that sensuous shit. I represent intellectual violence and leave your clique holier than the 10 Commandments. Like Red Man, I shift with the rock. If your if was a split, we'd be all fucked up. No need to wax your Wednesday, son, I get busy. Scuff my chips on the boulevard of many rough cities. I left the norm and bait ya. I love to hate ya, cause you's a freak by nature. Can't wait to face ya, mutilate ya. Drink your style down straight with no chaser. My verbal comebacks like a mini Mac to your back. As soon as one of you niggas try to overreact, the LOD love good confrontation affair. Break your concentration, murder your care. For the jealous, overzealous, we fellas blow the spot like Ralph Marcellus. Niggas coming through and acting wild. Y'all commercial niggas better have a coke in the smile. I
conversate with many men. It's time to begin again. Forgot what I already knew. You hear me, friend? Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me, but I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically to G.O.D. It's sort of similar but iller than a chess player. I use my thinker. It coincides with my blinker. Why you wonder what we're saying on the record's real? Yeah, you motherfucking right, kid, you know the deal. My mom is infamous, it's like the fucking title read. You get back slapped so hard, make your nose bleed. Some kids feeling guilty about you first, baby girl, so just face it. But anyway, back on the real side of things, my niggas sling cracks and wear fat diamond rings. Not only is it inside the songs that we sing, everything is real, not just a song that we sing. From my life to the paper, very accurately give you all of my tools, so maybe you could three. Prodigy with forever S-H-I-N-E. My shit attract millions like a moon attract the sea. How dare you ever in your life walk past me without acknowledging this man ass
Now who the fuck you think you talking to? I paid you sugar Joey crack. Motherfuckers be like he's bad news running this racket. From New York to Montego, slaughtering people, bringing ton of keys from Puerto Rico. I'd rather be feared than love because the fear lasts longer. These bitch ass niggas know he's stronger than these weaklings seeking for respect that ain't there. Knuckleheads beware, there's mad tension in the air.
Mad tension in the air. Let's go ahead and play a little bit. You know, a little bit of that Fast Life with Nas, that Buckwild remix.
G-Rap. Nas, yes, you are. 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 Champagne wishes and caviar dreams, a team that's hitting cream with shells and fish scales from triple beams. I gleam, living a life for rally, packing 50 calories, rocking lizard valleys while we do a drug deal in a dark alley. Up in casinos, just me and my Dino Primo, pushing Bimos, then Pauly and Reno with two fly Latinos. Nas, he runs the whole staff, we count man for scene bass. We've seen half a Billy Jackson out there on the Queens half. 3 major players getting papers by the layers, and those that betray us on the block, they rock like Amadeus. Fakers can use to shoot targets, soon as the darkest. Front on the drug market, bodies get rolled up in the carpet. Those are cheaters trying to beat us. We got hookers with heaters that'll straight poppin', put more shells in your top than Adidas, the leaders. Looking straight Tommy and a Giorgio Armani. She wanna harm me and all she got to come get through a whole army. The CeeLo rollers, money folders, sipping bowler, holding that payola, slinging the coke without the cola. Me and Black don't fake that, but we might sling one. It ain't no shame in our game, we do our thing, son.
Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So if I end up with skiing, you get the 7-figure cream. Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So if I end up with skiing, you get the 7-figure cream. Yo, I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. Mid-state and green, it seems as where all my niggas be. The ghetto misery, shootouts and liquor stores. A perpendicular angle of the clout war. Police searching up my Lexo, but who's petrol? My tech blows straight off the roof to test your respect over. Don't respect me, it got me handcuffed to rough life. I just be up nights, breathing with scuff nights. Pour my beers, pour my peoples under the stairs. These years I got their names in my swears. Popping crystal like it's my first child. Licking shots, holiday style. Rocking steel sweaters while I be down. 24 carats, counting cabbage like the Arabs. The marriage of me and the mic is just like magic. Elegant performance, bubble legs full insurance. Guzzling killers, shooting, catching cases concurrent. It's 9, 700 wise, King Solomon size. We on the rise, me and G, ghetto wise guys. The Luciano, Frankie Yayo, Bugsy Siegel. Green papers with eagles from a trade that's illegal.
Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So we're plotting up a scheme to get the 7-figure cream. Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So we're plotting up a scheme to get the 7-figure cream.
Hey yo, our lifestyle's exquisite. Yeah, yo, like a blizzard. Esquire attire standing on ground with one pivot.
2 players rocking silk, blazers are done.
Woo! Again, I just a little bit of that third portion, just like I did before, and a little bit of Fat Joe. Let's talk about it, man. These are 2 great records. Let's talk to the 2 individuals that brought these records and find out what brought them to actually choose these 2 records. Let's talk about it. LL Cool J's contributions, my man Cool Breeze, and let's talk about Cool G Rap featuring Nas, or LL Cool J featuring a bunch of other people, my bad, and Cool G Rap featuring Nas on that Fast Life Triple C. Which one do you guys want to start off first?
Go ahead, Trip.
Yeah, I just chose it because I wanted to play something from Buck Wild. We also, I just want to give Buck Wild some shine.
You want to give Buck Wild that? And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All good. All accepted around here. We love that. You know what I'm saying? Cool Breeze. What is your reasoning, sir?
You know, the collabo with all of these great artists. I think Keith Murray is definitely one of the illest rappers out at the time, and it's one of his iconic verses.
Oh, don't disrespect P.
Oh no! Well, I didn't get it. Triple C. I didn't get the P yet, and and then with Prodigy is one of his illest verses on LL's track, and just to hear Prodigy and Keith Murray on there with Foxy, and Foxy was just blowing up.
She was young. That was an early verse.
Yeah, and knowing that Prodigy and Keith Murray had some sort of beef at the time, and they were on the same record, so it was one of those times when.
Was that before or after the beef? What happened?
I think it was the beat. They had a little beef, and then it went into the song, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he's right. The beef happened before.
Yeah.
Because again, it's on the infamous album that skit, and then you have him taking a shot at Keith Murray on the record. Be clear, Prodigy definitely takes a shot at him, and then it just escalated from there. I think the actual physical altercation took place after I Shot You.
Oh, yeah.
But the verbiage, the shots that way was definitely. I was all P.
My fault. I was on mute, but that's why I said during. This record happened during the beef.
Yeah. They lived it. Like I said, he said, what's the line? What's the line? You space dudes on here. Like, what is he saying?
Well,
it was a skit on them.
Talk about weed you smoke.
Say it again, Hobo. You were breaking up. Say it again.
Then with your spaced out rhymes with talking about how much weed you smoke.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What he's talking about.
That was before Survival of the Fittest.
It was. So we got the 2 gentlemen obviously
with the famous I'm gonna start punching kids in the lot.
Listen, Trip obviously holding out for Cool G Rap and Nas Fast Life. We got LL Cool J being represented by man Cool Breeze, I Shot You featuring Fat Joe, Foxy Brown, Keith Murray, Prodigy, and of course LL Cool J. Which one of you gentlemen is going to step up first? Don't even worry. I'll pick it out for you. Let's go first to my man, Ike Infamous. Which of these 2 tracks is the one you're choosing? Who do you got?
I think due to for how classic the record is, it has nothing to do about who chose the record, but I think for how classic hip hop the record is, and for the simple fact that Keith Murray was up at Street FM explaining the beef between him and Prodigy, and the only way that Keith Murray can explain it and describe it. And it was absolutely hilarious if you really try to put it into perspective. But I'm going with Who Shot You.
I Shot You remix. Yeah, I Shot You. Let's be clear.
I Shot You. I'm sorry. I Shot You.
The remix. That's right. Fair enough. Okay, Ike Infamous putting his first vote down on the LL Cool J side of things. You know what I'm saying? Again, Queens wins regardless in this round. I want everybody to understand. And be clear. Queens gets the money. But that aside, let's talk to my man, Good Rev Doctor. Good Rev, I hear you chuckling because you too can relate. You were a Queens native. You know what's going on. And we're talking LL versus Cool G Rap. Both fathers of their own kind of styles to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But not in this particular case. They're both on the hardcore tip. Pause. Who do you got?
My choice actually surprises me. I'm gonna go with the Fast Life record.
Why is that surprising?
Because of the status that I Shot Ya has, but that Fast Life remix, that beat, hearing it now 20 something odd years later, I kind of like that beat a little bit more.
You guys were mentioning the snare in the last round. The snare on that song is like, to me,
it's the placement of it, because it's I don't know, man. He bodied that.
Yeah, fair enough. And again, this is Buck Wild 90.
Wait, because I remember when we discussed this record in the previous show, did we ever clarify if this was Buck Wild or Salam Remy? Because we debated this exact remix prior and trying to figure out if it was Buck Wild or Salam Remy.
I've always seen it labeled. I've always seen it labeled Buck Wild, but the conversation has come up, and it's not just in this. It's like a hip hop rumor, hip hop, urban myth, like
folklore.
Right.
So I'm thinking,
just go with Buck Wild.
Triple C dying to move on here. I think I'm gonna say it sounds Buck Wild to me, but I also don't have the ears that the producers in the rooms have.
Sure.
Regardless, we do have, again, 2 people voting on each side of the room already. Let's talk about it. Does anybody want to step up for LL Cool J or Cool G Rap at this point, or am I picking and choosing? What's going on? Who's going next?
I'll go since that's.
I'll go.
I mean, I'm gonna. The I Shot Ya's classic, but I think just the Fast Life, that beat is just something special about that joint. So I'm gonna go with the Fast Life.
Here we got another vote in the room for that Buck Wild remix. I mean, let's talk about DJ Hobo. Triple T Radio represented 2 up, 2 down. Your vote matters. Which way is it going down? Which of these 2 songs? Who do you got?
Very, very difficult. I don't like this round. Really like the Prodigy rhymes and the Foxy Brown rhymes. Didn't really care for the pre-Beijing Fat Joe rhymes on this one, but I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I agree with the Rev. I like the beat better for Fast Life.
Oh snap! DJ Hobo putting the final.
It is the better version of that record too.
It is. Agreed.
I personally feel.
Hey, listen. There's a video for the original version on the album, but I kind of agree with you. I feel like in the streets, this was the one that was ringing off for again, people that weren't assisting these songs on television.
Especially mixtape wise, yo.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Like, that was the one that was on. You heard that a lot more if you were buying mad mixtapes like I was.
It absolutely was. Wrapping up round number 2, we decided to put 2 Queens legends against each other. You would think I'm obviously talking about a group, the way I mentioned more than one, something like the Beatnuts being that amazing, the world famous Beatnuts. Let me say that correctly. Shout out to 9 Instrumentals for reminding me to shout them out. Let's be clear. LL Cool J, one of the greats. Cool G Rap, one of the greats. 2 amazing songs from each artist. The I Shot Ya remix, again, featuring Cool G Rap, pardon me, featuring Keith Murray, Prodigy, Foxy Brown, Fat Joe, pre-Beijing Fat Joe, like they mentioned. And then you got Cool G Rap featuring the God Nas, you know what I'm saying, on that Fast Life remix with the Buck Wild beat going in the background. And while it wasn't one-sided, it definitely was heavily sided one way. Let's talk about Cool G Rap winning round number 2, meaning Cool G Rap is moving on to the next round of Who Do You Got? Singles battle, Best Hip Hop Remixes 1990 to 1995, Volume 2. Let me know in the chat room, let me know in the comments, what songs are your favorites, even if they're not remixes, but 1990 to 95. Use Wikipedia, it's your friend. Use Google, it's your friend. They'll let you know if you're right or wrong. And if anybody wants to chime in on a dope remix, let us know what it is. Round number 3. Well, we move it. We cook it. We cook it.
Wait, you're moving too fast.
We're way too fast. I was gonna minute rice it. You're right. Let's calm down.
Yeah,
let's put a little water up to the knuckle and let it boil. You're right. There's no reason for minute rice. Who won the round in the voting booth? DJ Hobo.
This one went to Fast Life remix 67%. So there were some votes for the I Shot Ya remix.
I Shot Ya remix was fire. I'm
What?
sorry.
That definitely.
Absolutely
even
is.
the video
It's a
was
classic.
fire.
I think it's a hip hop classic.
Yeah.
Well, this whole playlist is fire.
This is actually this one is really kind of good. I'm not gonna not to take away anything from previous episodes, but like you guys really outdid yourself this time because I feel like you understood. I feel like you guys did the homework this time. You know what I'm saying?
Both versions of that song are fire too.
I'm telling you. Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to L with the new joint, the Q-Tip joint.
The Q-Tip album, supposedly, right?
I don't like that.
What? Because the B-Nuts weren't involved. I know they need more Queens legends, not just one. You got the King Q-Tip. You know what I'm saying? But then you got like Dukes, the Dukes from Corona. You know what I'm saying? You got Juju and Les. You know what I'm saying? And it would just a little more Queens involved in on the production. Maybe a Havoc beat. You know what I'm saying? Just
after the show, because I have something I want to say, but we can talk about it afterwards.
You see this you see this veil threat right here? It's on camera.
I ain't seen nothing.
I mean, I could derail the show right now and talk about it, but
listen, let's just keep it hip hop. On 9 Instrumentals talking about shit, he picked a good one. OC, I forgot about this remix. OC, Born to Live the remix. That was the B-side joint. So I thought somebody said Lil Uzi. Fuck you.
Hi everybody.
Hi everybody. No, turn around. No. You don't rap. You don't rap on Primo beats. You don't rap in this room at all. Sorry. Step out. Take your Louis Vuitton bag with you. Listen. Round number 3. I just put up 4. I don't know why. Round number 3. Let's get down to it. These 2 records are brought to us by 2 more gentlemen that are known in this room. They go by the name of DJ Scandalous, aka Baba Midi. The other one goes by the name The Good Reverend Doctor. They both brought 2 classic remixes to the table. Let's talk about Common Sense's Resurrection, the Extra P remix. For those that don't know, that means Large Professor was on the boards. Going up against the Fugees. That's right, the world famous Fugees on their very first single, if I'm not mistaken, which was released as a remix. We are talking about the Nappy Heads remix. Salam Remy on the beat. Ay. Let's get down to it. Let's play a little Common with a joint called Resurrection.
I said, come on, y'all, get live, get down. Common sense, I stagger in the gathering, possessed by a pattern that be scattering. Over the global, my vocals be traveling, unraveling. My abdomen is line is babbling. Grammatics that are masculine, I grab the pen. Verbally badgering broads, I wish them Madeline was back on video LP. Raps I make up like black stupid excuses. I feel like Nova. Look at my mellows up producers. If Ferrari got a mind, then job but grips are useless. Acoustic bass lines and brace rhymes while I chase mines. They say signs of the end is near. I wonder can I walk a righteous path holding a beer? Got more verses than a Kramer. Go off like a page of skills uglier than Craig Mack in your ear. I'm the flavor. My old bird says some of my songs sound like noise. So watch the bulls as much. They got too many white boys. A million black men walking towards one direction for sure. The cream of the planets. Resurrection.
Shout out Mr. Sinister on the cuts. I'd be a fool if I mentioned that. Let's keep it moving.
On the cuts?
Mr. Sinister from Queens, the DJ for the B-Nuts, is on that. The Nappy Head, Dirty.
Isn't he?
Mr. Sinister is the executionist, and he was the B-Nuts DJ, and he did also the cuts and was the DJ for Common. Let's not forget. But we're not talking about that. We're here to talk about the song going up against Resurrection. Let's talk about the Good Reverend's contribution with Nappy Heads, the remix, which was the single, if I'm not mistaken, the first single from the Fugees' debut project. Let's get into the Nappy Heads.
Yo, Mona Lisa, could I get a date on Friday? And if you're busy, I wouldn't mind taking Saturday. Hey. Round up the posse Fuji coming around the way. Yeah, you're Nappy Head.
Oh, what's up?
What you got there?
I got some of that lyrical cheaper.
A cheaper, y'all. Well, I'm a Libra, y'all. A cheaper, y'all. Well, I'm a Libra, y'all. commanding me like I was king. In all your dreams, I write the horror flick of Stephen King. Cling the forks on those in favor, say I got tired of the fat lady, so I sing to my own opera. Balang 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 to the man in Rikers Island. If you live by the sun, you're going to die by the gun. Cause all guys tell lies and more girls commit sins. I was born in the code red, but now I'm chilling with a few good men. Assassination on the kid from the capital. I never played a soap opera, but now I'm in general hospital. Condition critical, spirit overrules the physical. So if I die, catch me at the funeral. I'll fly away, oh glory. With the mic in my hand to a land where only God knows me. And the angels write raps on holy paper. I said I'm looking for Jesus. He said take the escalator, one flight up. It's guaranteed you'll be there. My sister be there, my mother be there. So Mona Lisa, could I get a date on Friday? And if you're busy, I wouldn't mind taking Saturday. Hey, hey, round up the posse, Fugees coming around the way.
I don't puff blood, so I always got my breath. Never had to battle with a bulletproof vest.
That's all you're gonna get, Lauren. That's only because I missed the button. That's the only reason you got that much, because it would be unfair because I didn't play anything extra off that common. Except for the cuts. The cuts is the actual hook, so it's a little different. But let's talk about it. The two really, really good songs right here. I'm a fan of both. They're both. I own both songs on vinyl, as a matter of fact. Now that I think about it, let's talk about it. The contribution of DJ Scandalous bringing the common sense at the time. Resurrection, Extra P, again, Large Professor remix, going up against your man, the Good Reverend Doctor's contribution of the Fugees, Nappy Heads remix, the single of their first project, Salam Remy on the beat. Which one of you two gentlemen is stepping up first to explain why these records are here?
I mean,
Good Rev, go ahead.
It was just, well, I had the original Nappy Heads because I, knew who the Fugees were, and I just got it just off all the. This is something I haven't heard, but by the time I got the remix, I was buying vinyl, and it was on a white label that I got from Hot Wax on Jamaica, and I did not expect that to sound like that. And I feel like that song just catapulted their career into superstardom status, whereas the original version of that song wasn't even getting played anywhere.
That's true. It's 100% true.
Anywhere.
This record was definitely the one that got to me attention. I remember seeing it on Video Music Box, even though it way exceeded Video Music Box's reach. But I got to give Uncle Ralph the props because he was quick to always try to introduce us to something. I definitely remember seeing it on there first. And shout out to, again, all three members. Shout out to everybody involved in the comment side. And like I said, what do you think of DJ Scandalous?
Oh man, that Resurrection remix, man, definitely one of my favorite records. I mean, I play that remix all the time, just in the personal. Again, Large Professor, I think Large Professor in his bag at the time. SP 1200, of course. I love the way the sample again just has like this kind of like mystical dark, but it's a different feel when you listen to that record. It has such a different feel from the original Resurrection.
The flow of it is just crazy.
It's crazy. And like listening to that, and then even the mix, right? If you stood on vinyl, especially too, you'll hear that they redone that and tracked it over. And if you know Large Professor too, the way he approaches his production, everything is very tight, clean, but the snares and everything are punching through. I just love listening to this record as always, not just for just the lyrics. I appreciate every facet of this record, like I always on this channel. I appreciate the beat, the lyrics, and the mixing of this record. One of my favorites. And scratching too, of course.
And I don't disagree with any of that. This is a song like this. This is a song you could work out to, clean up to, and fall asleep
Anything
to therapeutic reasons.
Yep.
You already know the Good Rev has a list of activities you can do around the home if a record is mentioned. Shout out to Cassette Bay in the building. I see you, Cassette Bay. Thanks for rocking with us with the last little bit of phone battery power you got left. And yes, Hot Wax was a record, so shout out to Hot Wax. Shout out to Psy and DJ Sage.
Shout out to Sage. Yeah, Sage.
Yeah, DJ Sage. Again, Hot Wax, very popular record store in Queens.
Right across from Music
I mean, so just let's be clear what specific area we talking about. But again,
that 3-block radius, you had Hot Wax, Music Factory, and Dynasty Records. I used to buy my Clue tapes from Clue because he worked at Dynasty.
Yeah, I think Mr. Walt worked at Music Factory.
Music Factory.
Yeah, and again,
Evil D worked at Beat Street.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I remember that too. This is when New York City had record stores. Everybody that's watching, this is when you had stores like Beat Street, Music Factory, in all 3 boroughs. You had your Brooklyn in Fulton Street Mall, you had your Jamaica Ave location, and then you had your Fordham Road location. Scan knows it well. You had what are the big? Again, these are I'm talking from the indie level. I don't want to get into the major record stores. Does anybody remember other ones?
Harlem Music Hut.
Harlem Music Hut.
Green Line. Yeah, Green Line.
Green Line.
Downtown Records in Brooklyn.
Vision Quest in Yonkers. I dealt with all the smallies. I dealt with all the smallies.
You remember St. Mark's? It was 3 of them on St. One of them was a video store, but they had records.
Yeah.
Kim's Video.
Norman's Underground was the other one on St. Mark's.
And then New York City was a breeding ground for dope music but you had to go out and get it. It wasn't in your face. You had to know where to get it. And that's when now it's in your face 24/7. Again, we're glad that the culture brought us to this level, but there was something about like almost being like in a secret kind of society. Like I would see someone like Hobo, he might have a Source magazine in his pocket, in his bag hanging out. And that's enough for me to be like, all right, we might have something in common. You know what I'm saying? Like that's enough of a sign to be like, hold on, you fuck with blah blah blah. Like nah, but I fuck with blah blah. Like, oh, okay, I'll listen to that too. Like, but now there's an established connection at that point. New York in the '90s, brother. Ooh, so good. We have to keep it pushing. I'm gonna ask some people around the room for round number 3. Again, we're talking Resurrection, Extra P remix going up against the Nappy Heads remix by the Fugees. Salam Remy on the beat. Triple C. Let's start with you, Executive Producer Triple C. Triple C from Queens, the Grand Master of this whole thing. Sir, who do you got?
Yo, I gotta go with that Large Pro.
Ooh, going Large Pro off the bat. It was like no hesitation. That's common off the bat.
Nah, it sound like the Gorilla was going that same way. It wasn't his record.
he's a notorious cul-de-sac. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good. He's good for driving you right near your door, then going right back out. Like you thought I was gonna drop you off? No. Let's see. Putting his vote down. First one. Common Resurrection. DJ Hobo. What are we thinking at the moment? Triple T Radio representative.
I really love that Common record, man. A lot. The Common record.
I want to make it clear too. There's something just to add on the 2 cents that Baba Midi over here, DJ Scanless, was talking about. He was Large Professor was so focused and in a lane for that remix. He had another remix. On the 12 of the single as well. There's 2 remixes, and they're both fire, by the way. The other one is just as good. Maybe we'll play it at the end of the game or something like that, because it has nothing to do with tonight's game. But that's how focused Large Professor was. Again, I attribute it to the warm evenings in Queens, that fresh air. Because we're near the water, but we're not near the water. And I attribute because he's in Flushing. He's in Flushing. You gotta imagine the time and place. So you wouldn't understand because you're in Long Island. You're on an island. You over there. You don't understand.
I get more fresh air. I get way more fresh air than Flushing. I'll tell you that. That's number one. Number two, you definitely do sound like a real estate agent.
Why can't I just practice?
You do sound like an ape.
Try to sell me an apartment right up underneath LaGuardia, yo.
You keep name dropping all these amazing Queens locations. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and let you. You know what I'm saying, guys? Keep dropping the beautiful sights of what y'all got. Y'all got you got Suffolk and Nassau, and then that about sums it up. And beach.
Yeah. You wish that summed it up.
Hey man,
you're right. I'll throw in Fire Island too. Fuck it. You guys get Fire Island too. That's yours.
Oh no, we don't want Fire Island. You know what goes on Fire Island?
I'll throw it in there for free. I'll throw it in there for free.
Called Fire Island for a reason.
Fire.
DJ Maitar in the chat room. Queens represent. Salute. I'm just repeating what the chat says. I'm not coming up with things on my own. These things tie into the game. With that being, yes.
Can we move on, please?
You're boring hobo. He's calling his
Can we move on, please?
Thank you for being the little angel on the shoulder of DJ Hobo. But we have to move on. You know what I'm saying?
We have to move on.
With that being said, Cool Breeze. Let me ask you a question. When it comes to records, who do you got?
Man, that Resurrection remix, that production is just crazy, man. And I agree with Rev. I'm gonna go with Resurrection.
Oh snap! It's going down. It's going down. Ike Infamous. Not that it matters, but you know, again, from the island you're calling from, who do you got? He's on the island. How's this disrespectful?
With the subs all night. With the subs all night, man. Listen.
You're on the same island, Jules.
No. By that, no. I've said this before. By that logic, then the fucking Bronx is part of upstate New York. And the Bronx is part of upstate New York. By that logic,
he doesn't understand the fact that you have to catch a bridge or a tunnel from the Manhattan Island to get to Queens, which is on Long Island. But either way, listen, man. The Nappy Heads remix was actually one of my records that I was going to choose, but unfortunately, to the production of Extra P, I cannot go against that remix at all. So I'm gonna have to go with the Resurrection.
There it goes. It's been solidified. And again, not that it's going up against a slouch of a record. We are talking Salam Remy, one of the greats. Another.
Nah, yeah, it's fire.
Producer, I forgot. What?
Oh, here this guy go.
I didn't pick these records. I didn't pick these. I did not pick these records. Did not pick these records. Just so happened, you gentlemen all chose the greats of Queens. The 6 degrees of separation, not even. They're involved. All
right, so whatever what that was, but I do want to say though, somebody said earlier about how much that record launched the Fugees' career, and I think that like that alone should say a lot. You know what I mean? Like should say a lot about the Resurrection record for winning this round. You know what I mean? But we're talking about the Fugees and what that remix did for that album and for their careers. So I don't want that record to just get overlooked as if it's nothing. You know what I mean?
I mean, they were on the record saying, "I'm illegal, y'all." Imagine what that would do with somebody's political campaign today. I'm illegal, y'all.
Boy.
That should be a sign at the border that they.
I mean, we wrapped up round number 3. Again, we decided to put Common, the Resurrection remix, Extra P, Launch Professor going up against the Fugees' contribution of Nappy Heads remix produced by Salam Remy, and it came down to basically everybody one-sided. The first round so far of the evening out of 3, where everybody voted on the same side. Common taking home the win with Resurrection, meaning it's moving on to the next level as well. I mean, again, we do this every Monday night. Don't forget, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tonight is no different than any other Monday night where we do this. We playing music all night. You've just witnessed 3 rounds, 6 records. Some of the best hip hop remixes chosen by people and the gentlemen in this room. Let's talk about what records are moving on to the next level. We are talking about Damn by the Alkaholiks. We're talking about the Fast Life remix featuring Nas by your man Cool G Rap, and Resurrection, the Launch Professor Extra P remix by your man Common Sense at the time. It's going down. And a lot of dope records that didn't make the cut. We got to give them their respectful, moments in time. Let's talk about Black Moon's Heads Ain't Ready remix by the B Miners. Shout out to LL Cool J with the Trackmasters. I Shot You remix featuring some of the greats. Let's talk about Keith Murray, Prodigy, Foxy Brown, Fat Joe. And we can't forget what we just witnessed, the Fugees, again, with their first single, and which basically got them their commercial success with the Salam Remy produced track called The Remix for Nappy Heads. It's come down to round number 4, and it's a tough time. Shout out to Scott Ian Sugar. Am I saying that right? In the building?
Ocean Sugar.
Ocean Sugar?
Scotian.
Ocean?
Scotian.
Oh, Scotian. Okay, I knew I didn't hear.
Le Fly.
Scotian.
This brother said ocean.
I was like, ocean. I don't read that. I know my eyesight bad, but I don't read that.
Yeah. So.
Just for the record,
yeah.
On the LL record, when you bought a mixtape and that song was on there and it didn't have all the features, but some of them tried to write them on there, everybody thought Foxy was Shaheem.
Oh, her first appearance? Yeah, I mean,
like some mixtapes had Shaheem is being featured on the song. They're like, no, that's a woman.
I can see that though. Now that you say it, I hear it.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Nine Instrumentals. His contribution, Boogie Monsters, Honey Dips, and Gotham, the remix.
Whoa.
Yeah. I remember the remix was somebody like that had a name. Who did the remix?
Boogie Monsters was my shit.
Boogie Monsters.
Was it LG? Might be. Don't.
That sounds about right though.
That sound. But yeah, don't call me my.
Nine. If you got the information for who produced it, I just want to remember there was a name attached to that remix. Like Salam Remy? No, I wouldn't know Salam Remy, right?
No.
Honey Dips.
Boogie Monsters they were from Virginia, right, Hopo?
Yes, they were.
Oh, so who would have been at that time? I don't know. Well, if you can help us out, let us know, Nine Instrumentals. Again, we're moving on to round number 4. Every Monday night, you know we do this right here. Like, subscribe, and comment if you're watching on YouTube. Leave it in the comment section, especially this next round. It's one of the most heart-wrenching rounds that we got to do around here, especially when it comes to the singles battle. But round number 4, gentlemen, and everybody in the chat room, I ask you all to pay close attention, because out of the 3 records that have made it to the semifinals, one of these records is not going to the finals. That's right. In round number 4, we choose out of Damn, The Fast Life, and The Resurrection, which one of these records does not move on. That's right. This is the time when you actually do kind of an opposite kind of vibe. You're picking the record that you do not see making it to the finals, leading to the last 2 records deciding the number 1 winner tonight. We're going to go ahead and round the room real quick. We're going to find out how people are feeling. Looking at the man. Cool. I said Cool Breeze first, but we're going to get to you second, Rev. The real Cool Breeze. Yeah. What do you think, sir? These 3 bangers, you see what we're talking about? Damn remix, Fast Life remix, Resurrection remix. Which one does not move on? Who do you got?
I'm gonna have to go with Damn.
That would hurt me, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Cool Breeze is saying that Damn is not moving on to the finals. It's his choice. It's his life. It's his prerogative. He can do that. Let's talk to my man, DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio representative. Sir, out of these 3 records, who do you got? Who's not moving on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ah, shit.
You did say I was going to go second, but go ahead.
Oh, shit. My bad. My bad. I mean, sorry.
Fast Life.
Fast Life. Whoa.
Good.
Man, good Reverend Doctor, I apologize that I skipped you, man. Who do you
Nah,
got?
you good. I'm in and out, man. I'm agree with
There's a pause there, but either way, who do you got?
I got it to take the record. Alkaholiks, yo,
is not moving on. Oh my god, the Rev,
not with them 2.
The Rev. Oh, yeah, no, fair enough. Cool Breeze and the Rev on the same team at the moment. DJ Hobo standing alone with the Fast Life. Let's keep finding out. Triple C, executive producer of the show. Who do you got? Who's not making it?
Damn, I gotta choose Damn.
Triple C.
Wow.
You see the lack of gun bars, right? I want you to comment, don't talk no gun bars on that song either. Just to give you a heads up.
Large Pro Beat was gun bars.
Oh,
the beat does.
Gun beats.
Gun beats.
Extra P. Stands for extra protection. You know what I'm saying? Got the Roscoe on you. Okay, listen. We see what's going down. 3 votes for Damn, 1 vote for Fast Life. That was all Cool Breeze. The good Reverend Dr. Triple C on Damn, Hobo with the Fast Life. They scandalous. Where do you stand, sir?
Let's make it official. Let's get him a Carl Thomas sweater. Let's get damn out of here, man.
The disrespect.
Look at me, I'm crying.
Big cups.
Like Infamous, when it comes down to these 3 records, who do you not see moving on to the final round?
Yeah, I love the Alkaholiks, man, but they ain't making it. There's no way they making it. Man. Gots to go, man.
Carl Thomas sweaters for everybody.
I love the Alkaholiks, but
Yeah.
Yo, man, you gotta salute Carl Thomas, man. He's one of the only standing members from Bad Boy and shit.
he ain't been affected.
Even he don't want to say that. He don't want to say that, man.
Him and Faith are the only ones still standing.
They don't want to say that right now. Right now, they like chill.
And she married to Stevie J, so that's some other shit. But
I didn't broke up.
So that happened though. That's like that happened in our lifetime. That happened.
Which is
kind of
wild.
weird.
Carl Thomas sweater. I gotta look.
The white sweater,
the
white one.
Yeah, the white one, right? The white one with the cream in it. The white and the cream.
Yeah.
We still got hold on.
Wear that and start crying.
Hold on. We still got a few more minutes left in the voting booth. If you join us for live here on Twitch, like I said, make sure you leave your vote in there. Let me know what you're thinking. At the end of the day, though, like I said, somebody had to go home. We know what it is in real time. If you've been paying attention round number 4, the damn remix brought to us by DJ Hobo, produced by Buck Wild, a great track coming out of the 90s, unfortunately does not make it to the finals, leaving tonight's 2 records to battle it out. Who Do You Got style, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, the channel that brings you these kind of battles. Coogee Rap featuring Nas, that Fast Life Buck Wild remix will be going up against Common, known as back then as Common Sense, on that Resurrection Extra P remix. And if you don't know, that's Large Professor. These are the 2 records going down tonight. It's gonna get interesting. I'd love to know, like I said, what everybody's thinking. We will now talk to the 2 gentlemen again that brought these records to the table and find out how they actually want to attack. Say again?
Oh no, I was asking about cheese.
It's okay.
The red place in the order over there, man.
I said with cheese.
Prime rib sliders and chicken skewers tonight, man.
That's hysterical. Listen, let's talk about it real quick. We're gonna start off with Fast Life. So I want to actually start out with you, if we can. Triple C, you made it to the finals. You've been here before, if I'm not mistaken.
No, this is my
first time.
Yep.
So you gotta play your cards very carefully now. Pardon me, if you didn't know, this is the part of the game where I ask you which way you want to approach playing the record. We are Carl Thomas sweater in the back. we have
Carl Thomas sweater on right now.
Throw it y'all raining on Triple C's parade. Triple C, how do you plan to attack this round?
That Nas, second verse?
You mean the part where they're doing the back and forth?
No. After that,
there's another Nas verse after that.
I believe so. Any Nas verse.
No, because I don't want to sabotage your attack. I just want to make sure, because first verse is Coogee Rap.
I don't think so.
Second verse is Nas.
This is what it comes down to,
third verse is them going back and forth doing the.
This man don't even know his song. How the fuck?
This is what it comes down to. Any Nas verse, just throw Nas on. Like, yo, there's no
Buck Wild or
the
Nas.
judge.
Even
Jules
though-
has nothing to do with the voting in this game. I don't suck up to this Queen's anything. Just throw on any Nas verse. You hear that? What kind of BS bullshit is that?
I'm a little flabbergasted.
Well, he cut off Nas in the beginning when Nas was about to spit, and he just cut it off. So continue.
But I did not. I played it.
part of it.
You say play Little Nas, then you just cut it off.
Again, this man don't even know his own song. How the fuck?
Triple C, I'll have you know that I actually played.
Just play, man. Just play. Just play anything.
This is what
the song. Either way,
I'm feeling a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit of hate coming out.
Trip's first time to the finals, man. Trip's first trip to the finals, and this is what it goes down like. You gotta act like you've been here before, Trip. You gotta act like you've been here before.
I agree. I like that method of thinking. You gotta act like you've been here before, bro. You're looking nervous. You look nervous. You look nervous. Listen, let's go ahead and do as Triple C requested. I think, if I remember correctly, and I could stand wrong, I'm going to play the third verse, which is them doing the Jada Styles P thing back and forth. And I believe that's the last verse. I could be wrong because I think it goes G-Rap, Nas, and then them two together, and then it wraps up. Does that sound familiar to anybody? No? Okay, I want to go ahead and play it anyway. Let's see if I can nail it on the first one. Let's see.
Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. Let's be dramatic queens with the American dream. So we're fighting up a ski to get the 7th degree. Hey yo, our lifestyle's exquisite. Yeah, yo, like a blizzard. Esquire attire standing on ground with one pivot. 2 players rocking silk, blazers and diamonds like glaciers. Lands with name brand seats reclining like a spaceship. Bodies on ice, living trite, rolling fixed up dice. Gambling grants, handling stamps, moves and shites. My bank rolls, got the cops coming in plain clothes. Trying to arraign the game cause of a fame that's how the game goes. Right out the slammer with the fame of glamour. Cooking up grams with all my hammers, supplying scramblers in Alabama. Rub out faces and leave no traces. My aces got mad body cases, preserve spaces at the horse races. Serving us Don Viva Clico, downs with Magnifico. Putting in cut inside Perico. Heat for foes, shopping sprees with all fleet for clothes. And Caribbean sweet steam, ripping beats with flow. Hey, yo, we went from standing on blocks with ounces of stock, selling rocks to picking up stock at both docks with Glocks. Check out poppy seat fields with $1 million deals, packing on the blue steel. We keep some real inside the battlefield. Yeah, so here's a toast to the funds and things. Gun smokes and rings, graveyards that's buried with kings. With kings.
Living the fast life. Where you go, people know who we are. Team from out of Queens. The American dream.
Way better version than the original. Way better than the original.
Yeah.
Way better than the original.
No, I like the way I sang it too, but you don't got to give me that many props. I thought it was all right.
No,
I hold the note.
No, I'm not talking about it. No. See? You see? Look
at the remix. See, I'm just under the impression you was giving me my props the way I always give Long Island its own island's props. Like it's I don't want to get confused, because it's so close to Queens and shit.
Yeah, that's right. When you had Nas go into the studio after Rakim.
Let's be clear, Nas developed his whole style in Queens, but there's no secret. He probably moved to the island, I'm sure. It's definitely a step up. Step up. You know what I'm saying? Any place where there's no sidewalk, when it goes house to road, I feel like he stepped up. You know what I'm saying?
Belmont, that's the first place he moved.
You know what I'm saying? No sidewalks here, brother. You know what I'm saying? No do-rags here. You know what I'm saying? Not right here. So I don't know. I'm seeing hater comments in the chat. I mean, I'm just doing my thing. Listen.
Oh man.
The fast life plays out. We need to ask the exact same question. So Mandy did Scandalous. Resurrection, Extra P remix. We played the first verse.
Yeah.
That got you this far. Which is your next method of attack, sir?
We could play the second. The whole joint is fire, so I'm confident in the record. So we can play the second.
Here we go. Resurrection, verse 2 off that Extra P remix. Let's go.
Peace amongst black disciples and vice lords who don't give a fuck about my cause. Nice wars get up together, black wrist get cup. I'm wishing for a change. My man want his change in the cup. Yes sir, I'm in the mix a lot. Bitches put them on the glass while I put stickers on their ass. I rule everything around me like cash on the rocks of reality. Dreams get splashed in jams. I mash like Allen on the niggas nod. Thanks to hey as if I was little Walter. 87 strip walking, taught the code of the area by staying within the barrier, exposed to stone stimuli. With that I identify brothers with whom I rotate, solidify the realness. Skull cap, smurf, puffy jacket, love boots on. Stepping to me is like going to the county, being a neutron.
by something in skin tight words of wisdom.
Sheesh. So many different players. Listen, man. Common with that resurrection, Watch Your Fest with that beat. It's basically going down as follows. We're talking about the Fast Life, Coogee Rap and Nas going up against Common. And as a producer side of that same battle, you're talking about Buck Wild going up against Large Professor. You see what it is. The booth is open in the chat room. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You have Large Professor versus Buck Wild. Who's stepping up first? Who do you got?
So I'll go. I think it's super dope, the remix that Nas and Coogee did, because I really dislike the original as compared to that remix. It's just such a different and dope vibe. But for me, my vote goes down for the Resurrection, and shout out to DJ Phantom. But that record is such a tie to hip hop to me, period. You know what I mean? And we've played that record so many different times. We've used it as a bed to talk with interviews and just talk time at the radio station, man. I think Scan had wrapped it up before when he was talking about the record, man. There's nothing wrong, absolutely wrong with that record. So I'm going with the Resurrection.
I like that. You got me thinking when you mentioned how much you like the Fast Life remix better than the original. Is the original Buck Wild as well?
Yes.
Okay, so he gave himself his own remix. He remixed his own shit. Okay, I like that. That's what's up. So now we got the first official vote in, besides the people that brought their own songs to the record. We got Ike with the Resurrection. Triple C represent his own Fast Life, and DJ Scandals represent that Resurrection as well. Cool Breeze. When it comes down to these two records, who do you got?
Damn. This is this one right here. It's crazy because both songs are equally as dope, and I would go back to my saying, slight edge. I'm going to give it to Resurrection.
Whew, I see the way this is going. I see which way this is going. DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio alumni. Who do you got?
Yeah, the Common record is too tough for me, man. That's such a dope record. It's completely different from the original. Everything Scan said, the beat is crazy. Never voting against it.
I see the trend. Good Rev came down to two records: Fast Life and the Resurrection. Again, respectfully, Buck Wild versus Large Professor. Who do you got?
I mean, if I didn't have the Fugees record, the Common record would have been one of my picks. So it's easily Common.
Hey, you too. Oh my goodness. Triple C, sorry to say you're the only one placed to vote. And again, by default, you had to.
I'm not even mad.
Not even mad.
Hey, you made it to the finals.
Made it to the finals. Yeah.
You are
made it to the finals.
Because that was on my Common was on my list. Common was on my third choice.
Oh, here goes. Just like, I mean, from what I understand, you sound very Knicks-like at the moment. Like, we get very close, but then we never get that to the final.
Wow.
That's what sound not
It sounded like to me. I can say that I'm from New York. I can say that.
Jules, your disrespect level has definitely stepped up a notch.
Yeah, man.
I want to salute you, but at the same time, man.
So you guys call it disrespect when it's really just bigging up Queens. It's not my fault. You guys don't step up along when I step up.
Well,
it's not my fault.
Queens.
They don't. But I hold no skin in the game regardless. Pause. Like no. I'm gonna bring the Knicks into this because I have a few episodes recorded where cats was going off. The Knicks is gonna do this, and it was looking that way. But that's been the same routine from my understanding. Forever. And then they go stop.
No way that y'all can let this man talk that much shit to y'all about something he knows nothing about.
It's true.
He
brings up a good point. No, it's very valid. Very valid. Do you mean the voting booth results? Is that what you mean by the feedback?
No, the feedback. You don't hear the echo?
No.
Somebody got their speakers up.
Oh, it is? That's just take control of the show again. Like, let's go. Cool. You see, DJ Hobo, when it comes down to the voting booth results for the last round, what were the overall numbers?
Well, it looks like it was 78% for Resurrection.
Wow, Resurrection winning in the chat room's voting booth.
That's a clean
Leave
sweep.
it in the comment section. Don't forget to leave it in the comment section what record you think wins. But let's be clear. With everybody's vote in this room, besides Triple C, who again had to by default pick his own record, this was completely one-sided. This happened one more time earlier in the game, but it rarely happens at the very end of the game. We've got Resurrection, the Extra P, Large Professor remix, brought by Common Sense, DJ Scandalous for the win. Oh my goodness, make some noise. Taking on the win. Common with that Resurrection remix. Keep in mind, there's 2 remixes on this. It was a bang for your kind of situation. You would buy your singles if you were, kind of like on the steady DJ buy. You go every week to the record store, you pick up your singles, you would get the video version, which is fire. No idea on the beat. Then you had this Extra P remix. And then you had another one I think that was labeled as Large Professor remix. So you were like, I'm confused. I'm lost. What's going on right now? Why are there 2 Large Professor remixes on the same single, 2 different names? I don't get it. But
legal purposes, man.
I didn't know that. Bang for your buck is the way.
No, I'm saying, he's trying to get his buck.
He got you. He dipped in the cookie jar twice. He took 2. Got it. No, because again, fire. Large Professor getting his flowers tonight, as he should. You know what I'm saying? Common, who's been on a roll lately with the whole P-Rock promotion. Shout out to them with that new single that just dropped and the album dropping soon. It only makes sense that he took home the win. Resurrection is a classic. It is dope. The video was dope. It embodies everything hip-hop down to the scratching, the rhymes, the beat, the sample, the fact that there's remixes, plural, just everything about it. Shout out to Common. Again, still around today doing it. We've talked about certain artists, specifically from like a 92 caliber, that still, are relevant in today's music scene. And now the music scene's climate has changed a little bit. So maybe it was the last time we had that conversation. But we can easily throw Common in the mix once again, because it was a small batch of rappers up until now. You had Fat Joe, Busta, and it kind of like stopped right kind of around there. Common, with this project, it puts him back in the conversation for still being relevant as far as still dropping music today. Nas is another one. Like I said, like people that have stood the test of time, very far and few. Black Thought. I mean, it's far and few. Let us know in the comment section. And who else do we feel falls into that category? You know what I'm saying?
Method Man's still relevant today.
No, he is totally relevant today, and I also feel like he's done his job as like raising his ticket price. Like he's an actor. You know what I'm saying? He's got his own strain of wheat. Like he's trying to get his business on, and it's bigger than just rap for him at the moment. Because if it was just left up to rap, he'd be far behind. But no, I'm playing. I love Method Man, man. I know he was waiting for me to say something. I only feel this way about Method Man when it comes to Cal and any other album labeled under Method Man. Really, anything music related, like the Blackout Project and all that kind of stuff is fire. But when it comes to his own stuff, it's kind of like.
And Meth doesn't say no to the feature.
That's the crazy part. You would think I'd hate that, right? But if I was a rapper, I'd totally want Method Man as a feature. Because like I said, he drops dope bars. He just don't put out good albums. There's a lot of rappers that are like that. It's not my fault.
What are you talking about? Let's stop, please, man.
Chat room. Do you guys? Let's not talk. Tikal is a classic by default. Again, like Triple C. You know what I'm saying? Like picking that other record. By default, because it's the first like real kind of solo Wu-Tang project that came out. But not even the first. I know it's not. Relax. I'm just saying. He was the bread and butter. He was like the face. But the album, it don't go down as one of the classics. There's a lot of other Wu-Tang projects, including solo projects, that go way before Tikal.
I'm gonna go watch the Celtics and Mavericks right now.
Go. Go eat a brisket. You know what I'm saying? Go eat a brisket.
Yeah, no prime rib, sir.
Go eat a prime rib. Fuck out of here.
Prime rib, man. I don't want to go into how I thought Cal 2000 was dope, and every feature after that he did was fire.
He's dope on other people's records.
The man came out after that. Come on, man.
He's dope on other people's records. He's dope on other people's records. When it comes to his own shit, I defy you to name me any single off album number 2.
What?
Yo, stop.
Go ahead. No, let's stop and let it. Stop Googling under the table. Stop Googling Wikipedia. Answer the question.
You hear me? Judgment Day. Do you hear me? Judgment.
I heard you after a full 10-second fucking search. I'm just saying.
Judgment Day is a dope ass song.
It's also the name of the album. I should almost said don't accept Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? It's the name of the album.
Wow.
Your man is a dope rapper, an even better actor, and he's.
I think he's better at rapping.
Okay, he's better at rapping than an actor. You can stand on that. Either way, he's dope on other people's records. I don't have any Method Man album that I'm like, yo, did you? No, nothing. Did
when you first stepped on the scene, was you petrified?
I was when I heard the single version. The radio version, not the album version. I told you that album version is different than the single version of that particular song you're bringing up right now. Release Your Delph album version is not the same version we hear on the radio.
No, it's not.
Damn.
Like I'm saying,
Yo, we going away from Scandalous Shine.
No,
what do you mean? Oh yeah, Scandalous.
Yo,
Scan, is this your first win? Is this your first win?
No.
It's not your first win?
We got to keep track of the wins, man. I'm telling you, let's keep track of the wins, man.
You know what?
For everybody.
I'm gonna teach Ike a lesson right now. You're absolutely right. From now on, you've been designated the scorekeeper for everybody's wins. I need you to go ahead and backtrack since you so caught up in one motherfucker keeping track and score, and you want to do percentages. I'm sure in a few months, you go, I went up percentage from last year, shit like that. Like, no, let's keep. You want to bring it to the table, you get the responsibility of it. That's how it goes from this point. You know what I'm saying? That's how Breezy got stuck with merch. He asked the question about t-shirts, and you can charge your t-shirts. Like this don't shit down.
I'm marking it down right now. There you go.
The first, but you got. That means digging through the archives of EBR via YouTube and finding out all the wins.
You trying to give me homework? You better stop it, man.
I'm just trying to build. I look at myself as the movie Moneyball. I'm Brad Pitt and you Jonah Hill. I need the stats. You know what I'm saying? I need the numbers, and I need them now because they want to shut us down. They went out.
Yeah, I'm out, man. I got an early morning.
Yo, great seeing you, Rev. Like I said, come back again. Like I said, next Monday we doing it here. By the way, we do it every
Monday
night.
Fire 100. Fire 100. Say what up to everybody.
Fire 100. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Listen,
that's what I was asking about the cheese.
Is that what it is? Again.
He thinks I'm his personal chef.
Hey, I heard there's ribeye on the menu.
I'm his personal chef.
There's ribeye on the menu. That's all I know.
Prime rib.
Sorry, prime rib. I didn't mean it disrespectfully. I wasn't trying to cut the budget. I'm sorry.
It was free.
Either way, it's great. I'm sure it's great. Listen again.
I appreciate you guys, yo.
Peace, brother. Peace.
Likewise.
For editing purposes, just as the good Rev reminds us, we do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining us again on Monday night. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. And again, shout out to everybody that joins us and follows us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment. We see all you people sharing. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace, everybody. Good night. Peace.